If you're a therapist, a coach, a healer, or conscious health practitioner, and you're feeling drained after sessions, particularly with certain clients, then you may be suffering from empathic overload and or compassion fatigue. And in this video, I'm going to tell you 3 reasons why you may be drained after your sessions and what you can do to leave your sessions feeling energized, which is really how we're meant to be when we work with our clients. Because hey, we got into this profession because we really care and we really are empathic and empathetic, and we want to help people get better and improve their lives. I'm Dr. Meg Haworth, and I'm a transpersonal psychologist and a holistic nutritional chef, and I specialize in the connection between past difficult experiences like childhood traumas, abuse, long-standing emotional patterns, and how they get manifested in the body and eventually can create illness and persistent symptoms in the body. So I created a technique that helps people release those from their bodies, and I've seen miraculous results overnight with this rapid acting transformational technique called whole person integration technique. So I told you I was going to tell you, if you're a therapist, or even if you're just interested in this information, you may have relationships in your life where you feel drained and you don't really know. You may have an idea why, but you don't know that you can actually leave those interactions feeling energized instead of drained. So here are 3 reasons why you may be feeling drained after working with clients or patients, or just being in front of people that are draining for you. So number 1 is that something happened in the session or with the person that triggers something inside of you, something that has to do with a past experience that you've been through, some sort of an emotional reaction that you're now going through. So they may have triggered anxiety or shame or guilt or pain or sadness from something that they were talking about in the session that was very similar to something that you went through. And I know people tell me all the time, especially therapists, I'm a therapist too, that oh, I've already worked through all of this. And I think that there's not an all of this, that when you have things that have happened in your life, particularly very traumatic things, when you were a child, or you have, you grew up in a home that was daily, like you didn't know what was going to happen next, that kind of thing, you get sort of trained a certain way and you can unwind that, but it takes time and there's always another layer to go through. So you can tell if you were triggered often in the session or in the conversation with a person that you feel is very draining to you. Often you can tell. Sometimes it's more subtle and it's harder to tell, but if you felt when they started talking about something and you just felt a sort of twinge inside of you, or if you suddenly had a memory that came up for you, that's something for you to work through. And if you're a therapist, you already have a therapist, because that's a part of what we do, is we continue our therapy and we continue our evolutionary work, because I think it's really important for us to continue on so that we can help our clients and better serve them in their evolutionary process. So whatever your process is, whether you go to your therapist or you have a process of going out for a walk and being in nature and journaling and really working through, if you need some extra help, of course, you can go to a therapist to help you through times when you're triggered, especially if you have a client who keeps triggering and re-triggering something in you because they're going through some healing process that is very similar to the next level, the next layer of your healing process and what you need to go through next. The second reason that you may be experiencing this draining feeling in your sessions is you may be highly empathetic and you may be suffering from empathic overload. And so what you're doing is you're taking on the negative emotional weight of your clients, and you're literally absorbing that. And being an empath is it's just such a wonderful gift. I've been one my whole life, and I didn't know. For the longest time, and I was so sick all through my 20s, and I didn't understand that so much of why I was sick was I was taking on the negative emotional weight of people around me. I was feeling responsible for when people were hurt or upset, or, all that kind of, like, trying to repair them or rescue them in some way was a huge part of my journey. And I see it a lot in my clients as well. And so I can really help them with that issue. But I have a great video here on my channel about 11 signs that you may be an empath. There's also a video about if you're an intuitive, signs that you're highly intuitive as well, because empaths will be highly intuitive, highly sensitive. You may identify as an HSP, a highly sensitive person, and you may be sensitive to foods and all kinds of things in the environment. So looking at all those things are really important. But what most people don't know is that the key to healing empathic overload is developing your intuitive abilities. And there's a very specific kind of empath recovery system that I have created. And there's another video on my channel about empath recovery system that you can learn about that. It's these secrets that I learned 25 years ago, and I had no idea at the time how valuable they would be to me over the years. But then I would have all these people say to me, other people in the healing arts, who would say, "Oh my God, I just feel attacked when I work with my clients, especially certain ones. I feel so drained. And they can't work. Like, literally, some of them are getting so sick they can't work." And this is really important to look at. If you're feeling that, if you're feeling like you're having physical symptoms because of the draining effects that are happening with your clients, there's stuff you can do. And that's one of the things I specialize in, is helping you with that. So determine first, are you highly empathic? Check out my video. There's lots of other videos on YouTube that can help you with this determination. And if you're highly intuitive and you've never honed your intuitive abilities, you've never done any kind of intuitive development course, and you may think, well, I don't need to. And I thought the same thing, but it was the thing that saved me. That I was so highly intuitive, and I was having all these different psychic experiences, and I was what I refer to as empathy gone wild, because I didn't know that you could hone this part of yourself. And that's a big part of what I cover in my empath recovery system. So if you're interested in that at all, you can just book a free call with me. The links are below. And talk to me about it. And if I can't help you, chances are great that I know someone else who can. And I do that in my private practice and also in my Evolving Intuition, Building Self-Trust for Life. So, and also, if you haven't done yet, like, subscribe, share this video with as many people as you think may benefit, and book a free call with me to talk to me about how you might be able to get some help. Okay, so the third reason is you have no idea how to manage your empathy gone wild. You have no idea that you can even manage your empathy. Your empathy is such a great gift. And we can just as easily feel all those good feelings and all those great qualities from our clients and patients as we can feel all the negative. And we need to feel the negative. We need to understand what they're going through and reference it, but you don't need to hold on to it. And that's one of the things that I teach my students to do in Evolving Intuition, is to help them manage their energy systems, help them manage their energy flow. And it's very simple. It's a very simple technique that I teach, but the entire course itself is the Empath Recovery System. So if any of this interests you, if you feel like you're just done with leaving your sessions feeling drained, with leaving interactions with certain people in your life feeling drained, I can help you in two ways. I can help you either one-on-one in sessions where I do my whole person integration technique, which is a rapid transformational technique that helps people release the thoughts, feelings, beliefs, and negative core belief and how it's held in your energy system. So I can help you with that one-on-one in private sessions. Or if you're interested as a therapist, coach, healer, or conscious practitioner, and you want to learn my empath recovery system, and you want to hone your intuitive abilities and do this with this incredible group of people that are in the evolution of our intuitive abilities in this lifetime access course where you get live coaching with me every single week, then I would love to talk to you about that as well. Again, you can book a free call with me. The links again are down below. You can apply for the course, or you can talk to me for free about my services and see if I can help you. And I hope that this information has been really helpful for you. Also, feel free to put anything in the comments that you would like to add to this video, any comments that you may have about the video, or something that you have tried that really helps you as a therapist to release that negative emotional weight that you might be feeling from your clients. But we should be leaving our sessions feeling energized and feeling great, because it's our great gift to be able to help others through their transformational process. So I am Dr. Meg Haworth, and I hope this information has helped you get